Urban Therapy with Sun 752. This your daily Gogetemism number 122 for February 4th, 2015. All right, it's Black History Month. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know what we've been doing for the last 3 days, so let's do it. Today, I want to talk about Nelson Mandela, the original first black president. Although it was in South Africa, nonetheless, Nelson Mandela's story is a remarkable one that I'm not sure has ever been duplicated or that will ever be done again ever in life. Nelson Mandela fought for years to try to stamp out apartheid in South Africa, and apartheid was a sort of like an extreme system of segregation in South Africa where the conditions for original black Africans were deplorable. And Nelson Mandela fought tooth and nail with his followers to try to get rid of apartheid and increase the freedom of African people in South Africa. And because of his efforts to try to win his freedom for his people, he was sent to jail for 27 years. After 27 years, when apartheid was finally ended, they released Nelson Mandela and he was elected the first black African president of South Africa. Sounds crazy, but he was a very, very great inspirational person and a humanitarian. And he passed away last year in 2014, and he will be missed, sorely missed by all of the people whose lives he touched. He was a great man. He wasn't the only great man, but he was pretty great. So Nelson Mandela, this one's for you. Today I want to talk a little bit about why good people like bad people. I could say why good girls like bad boys, or I could say why good boys like bad girls, because sometimes it's the same thing. I don't know what it really is. I think that people are attracted to people who take a lot of chances. There's something about a person that doesn't show fear that, I don't know, people find attractive. So it's not necessarily that they're bad people as far as their heart is concerned. It's just that it may be a case where they are willing to take more chances in order to get the things that they want or succeed than other people who don't break the rules are willing to do. So sometimes it can get your blood pumping a little bit. So the prototypical, stereotypical situation of the good girl who likes bad boy is the girl who may be raised in church or in a suburban place or by a good family, maybe probably a two-parent family or something like that, that instilled good morals and values within her. And then she runs out and becomes a teenager and hooks up with some kind of thug. He may be a thug in that he sells drugs, or he may be a thug in that he commits crimes or gets high or is a rebel against authority, whatever the case may be. People just like bad boys or whatever. Good girls like bad boys. But all of the girls who like bad boys aren't all that all that good, if you really think about it. Because there has to be something about you on the inside that wants to explore the life of somebody that does crime. So how can you really say that you are that great if you align yourself with somebody that you know does bad deeds? I'm not trying to throw a black guy in the game and make it seem like it's worse than what it is, but it is what it is. So, it's the same thing with the nerd boy who may still be good looking even though he's a nerd and gets good grades and may even dress like Urkel or something like that. And maybe the girl who may be a little loose out there, sexually active at a young age, maybe she smokes a little weed, gets a little drunk and things like that, she might turn him out. Hey, it happens. So the same thing can happen. One of the things that I think is interesting is when people are attracted to bad organizations or bad things, because it's not always a person that people are attracted to. You take the motorcycle, the biker clubs that are out there nowadays. Think about it. Everybody in those clubs aren't outlaws, and all of the bike clubs aren't outlaws either. But I think it's safe to say that they do have a counterculture going on, where there are probably some people that are doing good things, and there's some people doing some bad things, and maybe they mix together and keep each other on the right track, or at least don't get caught for the deeds that they may do. But nonetheless, you have to expect that some people that are in those clubs probably weren't raised to participate in some of the things that they participate in, or stand on the sidelines and watch go down. So, that's just one of those things. Because when it really comes down to it, biker gangs are gangs. Biker clubs are gangs. They wear the same material. They have a core culture that they follow. They have bylaws. And they look at each other as family. And sometimes the family comes before their biological family. So that some people may look at that as bad in and of itself. I don't know. You might be a part of an organization other than a gang that you might think is bad. For me personally, I think anybody who's part of the pharmaceutical industry is part of something evil, something real bad. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Good people like bad things. They're attracted to that. We are attracted to the counterculture of things. People who buck the system. People who control the system. People who are able to move and shake without fear of the consequences of their actions. And that's just the way it goes. Tonight on the Urban Therapy with Son show, we talk about guns or no guns. That's the title of the show, Guns or No Guns. I have my father coming through, Brother Mac. He's going to come through and bless us all crazy. It's going to be a great show. So we're going to talk about the problems with gun violence and the problems with gun ownership. And it's going to be a great show. So whether you are a gun owner or not, whether you like guns or not, I know that this will be a show that everybody can get something out of. So make sure that you go to blogtalkradio.com/Sun752 and listen to the show, or call in. That's the easiest way to do it. 347-677-1533. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until like 10:30. It's going down. It's going to be a great show tonight, man. I want y'all to be a part of it. Be down with it. UrbanTherapyWithSun.com. Go there, register, join the movement. And you can also listen to the show from there too. We're making it easy for y'all. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And if you gotta like bad boys and you a good girl or a boy, just be careful. Don't let nobody get you into no craziness that you ain't prepared for. And don't let nobody take you out of here before you're ready to go. And we all gotta go, but you ain't gotta make yourself go or be with somebody that's gonna make yourself go. I see y'all tonight, hopefully, Wednesday, February 4th. Holla back at y'all. Peace. I said peace.